Good morning, folks. It is Tuesday, September 11th. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is your Week 1 recap presented by your commish from beautiful East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Let's jump right into it with our game-by-game breakdown. As always, we'll start off with our highest scoring team. That was Ryan McCallum this week. Put up 210 points. Very impressive showing by Ryan, but I don't think anybody's surprised looking at his roster going into this season. He was obviously powered by his big keepers. Alvin Kamara gave him 41 points. Tyreek Hill, 41.8 points. And then he also had Phillip Rivers contribute 38 points. Put those things together, a couple 10s and 20s here and there, you're going to put up over 200. He defeated Patrick with a score of 142.5. Really not bad from Pat. He would have been in most every other game except for this one. He had a very good production day from Saquon Barkley, gave him 22 points. Gronk gave him 22 points. Adrian Peterson, Resurrection of the Dead, gave him 21.6 points. So really a pretty decent day from Pat. Better than I think most of us would have expected. Not enough to overcome Ryan's 210 though. Before we move on to the next score, let's all take a quick look at where that 210.5 points falls in the pantheon of weeks here in the YOLOFISH FFL. Actually not that great. Comes in at 8th, if you see on the list here. Danny came in at the top of the list with 234 points in week 9 of 2013. So, pretty good week. Has its place in the record books. Let's move on now to our next game, which was your commish. 168.4, defeating Walter with 126.9. I was pretty consistent throughout. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my 11 starters in double digits, so pretty good day for your commish here. I was powered mostly by James Conner. You knew the Steelers were going to block for him because they were so fucking pissed at Le'Veon. He ends up with 34.7 points. My two quarterbacks, Tyrod ended up with 23.6. Case Keenum ended up with 28.2. I had Fitzpatrick on my bench, finished with 53 points, and I still was fine no matter what. Over on Walt's side, not great, not terrible. Your boy Aaron finished with 28.9. Let's thoughts and prayers, everybody. Really, that's the only person over 20. He had a couple guys in double digits, but he had guys like Marquise Goodwin with 0 points. He had LaShawn McCoy finished with 2.6. So really not a great day from Walt. He's going to have to do better if he wants to compete this season because there's a lot of good teams out there. Moving on now to Jensen's 154, taking down Coyle's 131. Nice day from Jens. 36 points from Patrick Mahomes, who he's been waiting for like a year and a half for that to happen for him. He's held on to him forever. Also got 27 from Emmanuel Sanders, so pretty good day there. Had a couple guys score pretty low. Had Travis Kelce 1.1. Alex Collins only 6.4. Leonard Fournette got injured. Might want to keep an eye on that. Got him only 7 points, so not great, but enough to get him to win and kind of propel him forward a little bit. Over on Coyle's side, not a terrible day. Tommy Brady finished with 27 points, obviously. Joe Mixon, 23. A couple other guys in double digits, and then a couple guys with 2.8, 3.60 points from Doug Baldwin. So really going to need more production out of the rest of his team if he wants to stay in this one this season. Next up, the game that was billed as our game of the week. TJ finished with 148 to McCallum's 126. This one was never really in doubt for TJ. He kind of held the lead the whole time and never looked back. He had big days from Andrew Luck, gave him 26 points. Mike Evans gave him 27. Jay Ajayi gave him 20 points, so pretty consistent throughout. Over on McCallum's side, not great. 126 isn't gonna move the needle really. Decent days from his quarterback. Kirk Cousins gave him 24. Dalton gave him 20. Antonio Brown gave him 20 points. He got 17 for the Rams defense, and everybody else was single digits, which isn't going to cut it going forward in this league. Now on to what came out to be our closest game of the week, and really came down to Monday night. Cole beats Jack 147 to 142. Cole's high scorer was Isaiah Crowell with 25 points on Monday Night Football. He had a big day. He also had Jared Goff throw for 19 points on the second game of Monday Night Football. Dion Lewis got him 19 points on Sunday in that like 7-hour Dolphins-Titans game. Over on Jack's side, really, Drew Brees got him 40. Keenan Allen got him 23. Alex Smith got him 19. Everybody else kind of sucked. They were either in very low double digits or single digits. So without those couple of guys, it really could have been an ugly day for Jack. Now finally to our lowest scoring game of the week. We had Reynolds 141 defeating Sokol's 88. Reynolds, really his only big performer was Melvin Gordon, got him 26 points. Cam got him 18. And finally Michael Thomas obviously got him 33 points. So decent day from those couple of guys. Everybody else again was in low double digits or even single digits, which is not going to be enough to beat most teams this week. Luckily he faced Sokol, who had the least points in the league with 88. Johnny had double-digit performances from Russell Wilson, got him 22. Jarvis Landry got him 17. Dalvin Cook got him 10. And that's it. Everybody else is in single digits. The Saints defense actually lost him 6.2 points. Wouldn't have made a difference in this one because he lost by 53, but still something to keep an eye on. All right, let's move on now to everybody's favorite segment of the week. It is your Week 1 Power Rankings, folks. Let's take a look. Should be no surprise here. At the top of the list is Ryan McCallum, put up 210 points thanks to those sophomore running backs. Followed by York Kamish, who had a big day, 170 points. Jensen, TJ, Cole, Reynolds. Then Patrick, who ekes by Jack in the tiebreaker, just because Jack had Breeze put up 40 points, so Pat has, a more regular median score. Then we have Coyle in 9th, Walter 10, McCown 11, and finally Sokol 12. Really, Coyle and Sokol are the two surprises here. They jumped downward the most. They were slated to have some pretty big days, and they both kind of tumbled, so we'll see if they can kind of bounce back in week 2. On the upside, TJ had a great week. We all thought he was going to kind of finish near the bottom of the list. Put up 148 points, got a W, so he's up near the top now. All right, let's move on to our weekly superlatives, or accolades, if you will. First up, I'm going to give out the sweet and sour of the week to Ryan McCallum, who had Tyreek Hill go off for obviously huge numbers. 7 catches on 8 targets, 169 yards, 2 catches in the air, plus I think it was a punt return touchdown that you're seeing right here on your screen. Great day, although downside, he had the Chargers defense as well, who ended up in the end losing 2.8 points for him because of all that action that Tyreek Hill did. In the end, doesn't really matter. He still wins by 70 points, but something to consider. I'm going to go ahead and give that MVP.
Only me getting pizza every game. MVP, most valuable pizza eat.
To Tyreek Hill as well, because really nobody had a better day except for Ryan Fitzpatrick, who was on my bench. But my quarterbacks did fine, so I'm not worried about it. Next up, we have our Doofus of the Week.
Side! Beat it, Doofus!
This one's going to go to your boy Jack, who he played Deshaun Jackson, who finished with 32.1 points on 5 catches, 5 targets, 146 yards, 2 huge touchdowns, including the one you're seeing now. Really big time day for Deshaun Jackson. Remember, Jack lost this game by 5 points. Of course, on Jack's bench, he instead played Jordy Nelson and Mohamed Sanu, who combined for about 7.6 points on, 7 catches and 41 yards. So, good call on that one, Jack, you dumbass. All right, that's all we got for now. On Thursday, I'll throw up a preview of Week 2. We'll go over any kind of injuries, notes, things like that need to be discussed before heading into Week 2. Everybody keep in mind that today is your bidding day for all free agent auctions. If there's a player that you want, just like you would have put in a waiver claim previously for him, go in, click on him, say claim him. It'll say, all right, what's your bid amount? You can bid anywhere from 0 to your budget, which I think everybody still has $150 left in their budget. So if you hit that 150, you obviously can't pick up any players anymore, so don't do that. but you can bid nothing. You can bid $1, $2, whatever you think that player is worth to you. I don't think there's going to be a ton because there weren't any major injuries this week, but you never know who's going to pull the trigger and be an idiot first. We'll see how it goes. Other than that, let me know if you have any questions, and good luck out there in week 2. That's all for now. Peace.